Good morning. What's going on? That's right. We hanging out on a bridge. 3 bridge shots in a row. Look at that. Take that, algorithm. Boost me back on up. Um, it's warm. It is warm in the Bay Area. We are under a heat watch. They don't want us running air conditioners at home or plugging in our refrigerators or our electric cars or, I don't know, our CPAP machines or, any other non-essential devices. You can keep your TV on and stay firmly tuned to CNN. That is allowed. Go ahead and do all the twittering you want. But no, none of that other stuff. It's unnecessary. Who do I didn't think ahead. I don't have a shout out for today. I'm going to shout out old BOC. BOC. Shouted him out the other day. Welcome back to YouTube. And I guess overnight he does what he does best and decided to get back and talk some fucking shit. I gotta quit cussing. Damn algorithm. Son of a bitch. Crackers. Damn it. Anyway, apparently the hot topic, I don't know if it is or not, is is the NFG an evil, organized criminal organization determined on ruining trucking YouTube? And has Randy Spears lost the reins? Is it completely out of control and utter anarchy? To which I would say no to the first one. And probably no with a butt connected to the big old fat butt connected to the second question. Randy Spears does have the crown. As anyone if you still haven't come over to NFG, I just don't know what you're doing with yourself. You must hate good conversation, awesome people. You must just be antisocial. That's all the only explanation I have. But Randy Spears does have the crown. He is the founder of the NFG also Dot. And so technically, yeah, the guy controls the room, right? He sets certain parameters, what have you, has the ability to block people. But guess what? Almost everybody in there can change your room picture, block people, bounce people. But yet nobody is blocked. Not a single person. I double checked before I hit record on this because I don't want to be a liar. Nah, not one blocked member ever. So does he control it? Well, in a sense, yeah. I mean, ultimately, he has the power to delete the channel if he really wanted to. But does he run it with an iron fist? I'd say no. I would say no. For the most part, the room kind of runs itself. And anyone who's spent any time there knows the topic varies wildly for a minute, depending on what's all going on. Yeah, there's some YouTube talk. I mean, let's be real. Like, you're watching this, right? So you have some interest in the YouTube, our little community on the YouTube, the ever-growing, ever-expanding, mostly thanks to the NFG, I think. All your top new content creators are certainly members. But is everybody in there constantly plotting on YouTubers? No, I'd say no. I'd unequivocally say no. That's not really the main focus. It's not like a YouTube Reddit forum or 4chan forum or whatever. That ain't really what's happening. We talk about some trucking. We talk about dieting. Dieting's been a hot one lately. People trying to lose some weight, myself included. Spaceships. It's just basically whatever, and it just kind of directs itself, man. I mean, you ever just hung out with a bunch of people all day? That's how it works. Someone kind of comes up with something. Sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't. It's just how that is. So I would argue there's no nefarious plot going on of malcontents driven upon ruining the YouTube sphere. I don't. If it happens, it doesn't happen when I'm in there. Maybe I thought that was what the background was for. Now the background, on the other hand, oh yeah, trying to ruin lives left and right. Wants no one to be successful, but that's a separate thing, man. NFG is not the background. I don't know. I think that's BOC just doing what BOC does. I think he's out here trying to get a reaction. And you win, motherfucker. You getting one. At least out of me. I don't think I'm your target audience. I don't think I'm who you're going for. But, I caught it. I'm a subscriber of the BOC Enterprises page or channel. So I caught some of his live there, and yeah, seems to think we're a bunch of evil doers, except Tiny. Tiny, solid dude, which I agree. Tiny is a solid guy. I like Team Tiny. Um, I don't know. I'm not sure what the big thing about tearing down the NFG room is. And just so you know, all my videos are certainly sponsored and edited by the NFG and cleared. They go through a rigorous clearing process, so this is the most biased information you could be getting. No, it's not, though. We don't do that. Everyone does what I don't even want to say everyone's free to do what they want because that implies there's an option in which you wouldn't be free to do what you want. I don't get that mantra of there's this rigorous stranglehold, and if you want to hang out in the NFG, here's your narrative, and that's what you're going to support because that just ain't it, man. I mean, I'm sure most of you have heard the various leaks. It seems to be very popular, leaking the audio, which you're not really leaking because it's an open room, right? So like anyone is, I mean, that's like if you stand on the street corner with a big sign or yelling at people, it's not like inside info that you did that because you did it in public where anyone could view you, literally. Anyway, I'm sure you heard from the various leaks that people argue amongst themselves all the time. It does get a little gnarly, I ain't gonna lie. There are times it ain't my thing. I'm not really on certain levels of that shit. That's just not who I want to be. And I don't need to spend time in my life doing that. I just don't. I got enough problems in the old real life. I don't need my, YouTubing and Zello to be all negative all the time or whatever. But some people, man, that's what they're there for, and that's what they're there for, man. Ain't nothing. It's what you make of it, like most things in life. People say it is what it is. I freaking hate that saying. I absolutely detest it because isn't what it is. It's what you make of it. Yeah, stuff's out of your control sometimes, right? But you always got a choice. You do your best you can, and ultimately, if you're feeling negative about things, but you still choose to be involved with them, well, I don't know, point one finger away, point three back at yourself, right? Unless you got three fingers or six fingers. No offense to any of my friends with extra digits or missing one. But yeah, you just, if everywhere you go is constantly a toxic environment, then perhaps you're bringing the level of toxicity. No one in particular, just a thought in general. That's what we're here for, the bridge thoughts, constant ramblings, a little traffic today. So I guess my takeaway from most of this would be if you want to come hang out with an NFG room, I encourage you to. You're welcome there. You tell them I sent you. Referral code JCAB82. There's a small monetary benefit to it. But if you don't. That's cool too, man. Do whatever it is you do while you're rolling down the road all day. I don't know. Maybe watch some past videos on the Daycab Gear Jammer channel. Things of that nature. But whatever it is you do to pass the time, that's fine. That's fine by me. And not that I have a right to judge, but you're watching, so you're getting my opinion. It's my channel. It's about my opinion. But, however, the thing is, if you're going to trash talk it, that's fine too. Ultimately, you can do what it is you want. But you appear ignorant. You are showing ignorance by being super anti something and spreading rumors about something that you yourself haven't experienced, right? You can talk all you want badly about a place, a destination, whatever. But if you haven't been there, well, who cares what you heard about it? You're not a credible source. There's a lot of not credible sources out here these days. So, I don't know. I guess I'm remaining a bit neutral in the whole thing. I don't really dislike anybody on there. I say that all the time. I really don't. I don't have time in my life to dislike people, most of which I've never met in person. Sadly, won't, because I'd like to meet up with a lot of everybody on here. We've been interacting for years, you know what I mean? It'd be cool to shake someone's hand, eat lunch together or whatever. A lot of ums today. Catch that? We're a little tired. We've been up for a while. We're getting towards the end of the day, and it's hot, man. I got air conditioning, but it only goes so far. I got this big old back window, sun beating down on my neck. Oh, I guess that's about it. I'm trying to get us to the end of the bridge here. So if you want to just go ahead and click this off after hitting the like button, subscribe, and bell, then by all means you go ahead and do that. I'm just rambling, even more randomly at this point. Anyway, it's good for entertainment, right? It's good for entertainment. Uh, it gives us all something to kind of fucking talk about or distract us from the monotony of our daily lives. So it's whatever. I'm not hating on anybody. Let's get it going. I'll do my small part. Just don't take it too damn seriously. Oh, end of the bridge. Well, that's my obligation. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe out there. I'll catch you later.